Hi, so glad you dropped by today. I hope you've had a great week and have some time to enjoy and relax and not work too hard. I have some more Christmas cards for you that I'm very excited with how they've turned out, so I hope that you enjoy them. My name is Linda Phippen. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ontario, Canada. So let's just get started. Angels of Peace. That's the name of the stamp set that we're going to be featuring today. And it has some really cute angels on it and lovely sentiments. I paired it up with this Festive Foliage that is in the main catalog and made a very lovely background when I embossed it in gold. And the angel itself I cut out with the two larger pieces of the nestled stitched labels, nested. And this is the card that we're going to be working on. And I've already put the bedazzled paper on the back already. It is a 1/4 inch small all around. I will put the measurements on the bottom of this video when it's done. This is the Festive Foliage embossed in gold, and it turned out very, very nice. I was very happy with it. So we'll just stick that on there. And this is the name of this paper that we're using is Merlot, and it is very festive. So there's the first part of the card, and I've already put the dimensions on the back of this, so I'll just place that on there, preferably straight. And even, there we go. And I did the coloring on the angel after I embossed it in black, which looks very stunning. So I've used the pale or the light and the dark petal pink, and I've used the light for her face and her neck and her hand. Then I used the dark petal pink for the angel wings. Not sure what color angel wings are, but in this card they're going to be pink. And then I left the bird white because I thought it could be a dove, but not exactly sure. And then I just used crumb cake for her hair. And then I just wanted to add a little dimension to her dress. So I used the color lifter and just kind of went over some of the lines that are already there. It takes a few minutes for it to actually lift the color, but it just adds a little dimension when it dries. And then I used Wink of Stella and brightened up the wings with a little sparkle, and her dress with a little sparkle, just enough to, I don't know, give it that festive look. And then I just used some of this tear tape today. And put that on there. I like the the cherry cobbler on the dress because it just made it look very elegant. And then our sentiment, which says, "You are an angel." There we go, "You are an angel," with the bedazzled behind it. I put a dimension on just one side because the angel is already on dimensions, and that is our first card. So I thought that was very pretty, very pretty. Now our second card that we're going to work on is the angel again, and this time I use the embossing folder that is called Merry Melody, and it is like sheet music. And does it ever look nice on the gold? Like that could be the background of any card. Now, what I did try to remember is the treble clef and the bass clef should go on the left side. But, you know, no one's going to see it if we put it on the other side. So I also used the layering ovals, the largest ones, and the sentiment I used from the Hippo and Friends. There's a couple of cute you could use labels that you could use for sentiments, and that one worked for me today. So I've used just white, or very vanilla on this one, very vanilla, sorry. And I used the gold foil that we have, the gold foil, and sorry about that, and the gold shimmer vellum. There, I'm sorry, I hope that didn't hurt someone's ear. So we'll just put this together. I layered black with the gold, which is always very stunning, and I am just going to use glue this time. The foil really does look nice with that folder. Very, very nice. And then I just put that on this card, the front of the card. And I've used the tape runner, our seal and stamp and seal, and with the vellum it has some glitter on it, and I didn't add anything else to this, and I have found that this does not show through. Usually vellum is a little tricky that way, but this vellum is like you really can't see it. Very, very nice. Put some dimensions on the back. Let me just use my little garbage can here. Now you could use your foam sheets, which I never think of until after. And I liked the vellum on the very vanilla. It gave it a bit of a vintage look. The sentiment that I stamped and embossed is "Blessings to you and yours this season and in the coming year." And just cut the sentiment with the black as well, and then you just cut it in half and just give it a little bit of a border on there. And this one, I thought I would just put some rhinestones on the sentiment. The dainty champagne ones look very nice. I'm just going to pick them off with my hands because I can't find the tool. But rhinestones are just, it's nice that they add just a little bit of a, okay, look at that. None of the glue is coming off. Oh, you know, you think you have all your tools with you. There we go. And we'll find the little glue dots for those later. So that is card number 2, and it looks very elegant. Very, very elegant. And there's all these fun, sparkly things that we can do for Christmas. This card, again, very simple. I stamped it on with white embossing powder, and balmy blue is the color. Now, when we're done with this, the only little bit of balmy blue is in the very center, and this is very quick and easy and very pretty when it's done. So you start off, so I have some Whisper White, I have Night of Navy and Pacific Blue, and I'm going to use the blending brushes and start with the lighter color first. So the Pacific Blue on the balmy blue looks very nice, and it doesn't take long to change the color on our paper. So I just went around the edges and trying to remember to keep a little bit of the balmy blue in the middle. And it looks like we're going to cover up the angels, but we're not. You will see what we're going to do after with that. So there we go with that. And then Night of Navy, which I put on another blending brush just in case I wanted to use the lighter blue again. So now this is Night of Navy, so we're darkening that up around the outside. Again, leaving some of the lighter blue. So you can see the layering taking place. And then, to give it one more little pizzazz of shading, I used the Memento, and I just wanted ever so slightly around the outside. And just make sure you don't get anything on your fingers. Or you can get it on your fingers, just don't get it on the card. So there we go, just a little bit of black. Just along the edges. Really makes it pop. And there's no real wrong way of doing this, as long as you give yourself your colors. Okay, so there's our 3 layers. And then you just need a piece of paper towel, which I don't seem to have right here. And what you need to do with the paper towel is to just go over your white, your angels, and it takes off some of the ink that you've just put on there and makes the white very bright. So now we're not finished yet, because I have the Whisper White, and I put, you know, by the time you finish your creating, you never know where everything is. There we go. So I did this originally and embossed it, but I found it was too bright. This here is very subtle, and I didn't want them to look like snowflakes, because they come off of this set and they are stars. So I put them all around. And then, to finish the card off, I found some shimmer in a bottle, and you can make your own with some of the ink from the Wink Castilla, but this I already had, so I just gently spritzed it, and we want it to dry for a second. Let me get rid of this. And the sentiment is right here. And I know this isn't dry, so I'm going to leave it dry. But this is how the card looks when it's all finished. And it has lots of shimmer on it. The sentiment, Peace on Earth, Goodwill to Men, is white embossed on navy, Night of Navy. So those are our 3 cards that we created today. So I hope you found some inspiration and enjoyed them, because I certainly enjoyed making them, and I think they're very festive and easy to do, very easy to do. And thank you for dropping by. Thank you for your kind comments and your subscriptions. Have a great week, and I will see you again next week. And take care of yourself. And bye for now. We'll talk to you again later.